A little word of advice for all you parents of athletes, whether that's young elementary age, middle school, man, or high school. Just be a fan. Stay in the stands, yell, cheer, do all of that. But stop coaching from the sidelines. Because most of y'all that's doing the yelling have never attempted to coach on any level. Stop coaching from the sidelines. It's frustrating to your kids. It's frustrating to the people who volunteer their time to coach your kids. It's just overall annoying. Like, you gotta understand, if your child is in playing little league, your child playing middle school sports, even high school, it's still a child's game. You cannot live your life out through your child. They have adult leagues for that. Specifically, little league and middle school. These kids need to learn the fundamentals of the sport. And by you being in the stands and on the sidelines, yelling at coaches, yelling at your kid, just talking obnoxiously, criticizing every little thing, it's frustrating to the process of your child learning the fundamentals of the game. Yeah, everybody can say, yeah, I used to play. Everybody used to play some freaking sport. Everybody. Don't mean everybody can coach. I'm not saying I'm the greatest coach at all. Not at all. But I don't coach these kids just to win at a child's game. Coaching is more than a W. Some of these girls that I've coached over the past 4 years, 5 years, never played basketball ever. Now they start playing with me in 6th or 7th grade. Now they're in high school, still playing basketball for their high school. Why? Because they fell in love with the fundamentals of the game. It wasn't just me yelling, oh, you missed a pass, you did it, you messing up. No. Fall in love with the game first, and then the fun really starts coming. But a lot of you parents are ruining that experience for your child. Shame on you. Shame on you. It's ridiculous. I'm not a confrontational person. I try to avoid confrontation at all costs, especially around my students and their parents, because I have a great relationship with usually all of the students that I coach. Most of the students I work with, we have really good relationships with each other, but especially my athletes, we have a great relationship with each other. All right? I don't want to have no conflict with their parent, because then that's going to draw a awkwardness between our relationship, building a relationship as a coach and an athlete, or a teacher, or a counselor, and a student. All right? It's a child's game that we're talking about, baby. We're talking about practice. A lot of parents don't understand the fundamentals behind the scenes that go on with the schools, with the district, with the people who make the rules about sports. We got some of these referees that they ref middle school games. Why? Because they want the extra money, or they need the extra money. I don't really count nobody's pockets. But I'm going to tell you straight up, and I hope you see this video. A couple of y'all about to be not coaching middle school sports because of your attitude. Like one of them told me tonight, I don't care if your team get him on time or not, we starting on time. You know why? Because he said, we got other games to go coach. Guess what? I don't care about your other games, you got to go coach. We getting through, this thing getting way too out of control for a child's game to be about to have adults have confrontation with each other. But I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Referee or parent. I'm nice. I'm cordial. I'm respectful. But don't play with me. Don't play with me. And I don't care about how many points your child scored during a certain amount of time of the game. Everybody comes out the game. Everybody comes out the game except one player. And the only reason that player can't come out the game, and I won't say can't come out. I won't say can't come out. I'm going to say I choose not to take her out because she's the best player on our team. When did Michael Jordan come out the game? Let's just put like, when does LeBron come out the game? Usually when they up and they win it or they're injured. We haven't been in any one of those positions this season. So why should I take her out the game? If she's not collapsing out there. Yeah, she said, oh, I'm tired. But guess what? She's still playing at the highest level she could play at, even if she's tired. When you handicap like that as a team, you're trying to build the team. You're trying to give some students some exposure because, yeah, we've taken it to that level to where they're recruiting middle school students now for high schools. Yeah, so let's keep it a buck with each other. Some of these same parents complaining that they child, that somebody else's child didn't come out of the game. Their kids play other sports. And I've seen their child not come out the game doing these other sports. So what are we talking about? Practice. What are we talking about, B? Like, y'all gonna stop playing with me, man. Today was the first day in a long time that I had to check some parents. And I don't like that, man. If you want your child to get better, you don't think they practicing enough, buy them a basketball hoop and you practice with them every day. Since you know everything, you got the time, right? Let me see what I'm just teaching all day. You know, our other coaches, they have to run the clock sometimes, or they have to do the scorebook sometimes. Guess what? Because we don't have parents volunteer to do that stuff. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let's keep it real, because everybody had a whole lot to say in them stands tonight. A whole lot to say in the stands tonight. So, you know, I always have high expectations for these kids that I coach every season. High expectations, because that's what I expect from them. Not just scoring points, though. You know, I had a girl week before last. She scored her very first basket ever. 6th grader. Didn't even want to play basketball, but somebody said try for basketball, because guess what? She didn't make the cheerleading team. Her confidence was crushed before the trials for cheerleading because of a conversation her and the mother had. Mother took all the confidence away. I said, you know, come try for basketball. She tell me, I don't know how to play basketball. I can dribble a little bit. Just come on out. Do you think I think this girl finna win us a game, every game, and put up 50 points? No. Do I think she gonna put up 5 points? No. But basketball is fundamentals. If you learn the fundamentals, it's not just gonna help you in basketball. It's a life learning lesson that these kids not getting. And that behavior that those parents displayed tonight in the stands lets me know that I need to continue teaching the fundamentals. Shame on you. Disappointed. I'm proud of my girls, though. This is the hardest game they had. They lost by about like 20. The hardest game they had. And they felt defeated. One of my girls took a jersey off at the end. She didn't want to shake the other team's hand. You know why? It wasn't because we lost. It was the comments from the stands. from adults. Yeah. It wasn't my coaching. Because I told her what to do. I showed her what to do. Numerous of times. So what we talking about? That girl scored that first points. Man, she lit up like a Christmas tree, man. Just that experience right there. Feeling defeated and able to boom. Feel something that you never felt before that. It may not seem like a big deal to some, oh, you scored a point in it. Some people never played an organized sport because they never made the team. She might have not thought she was going to ever get that point, and it happened. And she felt great about it. See, we got to just stop looking at, oh, man, you losing, you winning. No, man. One of my other sixth graders never played basketball before. Guess what she do? Come sit next to me on the bench. She like smiling. She like, did I score? I'm like, did you? I didn't see you score. She like, oh, but I took the shot. I thought I had to made it. She was excited about taking a good shot. She didn't hit. But she followed the fundamentals of what I told her on how to take the shot, why to take the shot, and when to take it. And she did it. And felt good about it. She said, I'm ready to go back in. So I'm going to start ranting. Because I'm feeling better now. Yeah, I'm feeling better. So whoever this message get to, if you come to one of my games, or any other coach's game, one of your child's game, your family member game, a kid's game, come on, don't be that. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Because I've seen it. I've seen it go left. I've actually seen it. And I was ready to do it myself, but I had more restraint than the other coach. And now you got two grown men in the stand about to duke it out. Where this coach basically walked out on the team instead of fighting a parent in the stands. Don't do that. Don't be that person. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and chop it up with that, man. And any parents that see this that think the coach ain't doing a good job, coach your own kid. Coach your own kid. And at the game, shut up and see if they follow what you taught them. See if you follow what you taught them. But one of my kids an AAU baby. Her daddy coached for a long time AAU and know what he doing. He knows that she don't be listening sometimes. So you got one that can't listen sometimes on the court. Try to organize 10 of them, 12 of them. In a short amount of time, put them on the team, had them build a chemistry with each other, learn how to pass, learn how to shoot, learn how to dribble the ball. Because some of these girls and boys don't know how to dribble, but they on the team. Because it's not just about winning, despite what everybody else may think. So, I feel pretty good for a loser. Oh, man. Hey, man, when the contract for $100 million on the table for middle school sports, holla at me. Then we be in the stands fighting and arguing. Yeah, and when your child don't make the team, I'm gonna tell you to your face, it ain't about fundamentals no more because y'all wanted to win. So I took the bag. Yeah. That's what y'all want, right? Y'all ready to exploit these young kids. That's what y'all think about, man. They gotta win. I want to win. And all you referees who only out there for the check, don't really care about the game, man, go somewhere else, man. Go get an Uber job or something. Like, y'all make the game unfun for the kids. Even the kids know y'all be jerks. The way y'all talk sometimes is disrespectful. And I'm not sure who y'all used to dealing with, but again, y'all gonna run across the right one. And y'all already know my face. I'm not that guy. And unfortunately, brother almost found out firsthand extensively this evening. But he got spared because he realized, I just need to stop talking to this guy. Yeah. Shut your mouth when you talking to me crazy, man. Keep you don't disrespect me when I'm being cordial. And we already had a situation last season. Yeah. And he knew what time it was. Don't come with the funny business when I had to let it go. And as soon as he saw me, he started with the nonsense. And I'm like, you know what? The day ain't the day for it, brother. Don't do it, brother. And sure enough, he started that nonsense. So I just said, you know what, man? You want to play this type of game? I'm going to play police. I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to tattletale like the kids. I'm going to go tell your boss how you be acting. How about that? Since you want to be a smart guy. It's just too much of that nonsense going on these days, man. And it's from people who know better or should know better. So I'm putting all y'all on notice. I'm putting everybody on notice. If you can't shut up in the stands, stay home. Have somebody record the game for you. Watch it at home on DVR or something like that. Straight like that. Because y'all, it's ridiculous, man. A shame of you. Talking in front of the kids about a game that they lost. You wasn't playing. They lost. You don't think they know they got drugged? And you got to say, oh, it's disgusting. It's all this. Man, shut up. These are babies, man. What y'all thought y'all were going to see? An NBA game? You thought we were going to the Final Four? Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop. I'm out, man. Before I get mad again. I'm telling you, man. Stay out. Players keep playing. Parents just shut up and watch.